Now, what are some of the, the real world examples or kind of tips and tricks that you've kind of seen, Christine, around that building that support and that internal engagement? How do you get sustainability really on the radar internally?
Yeah. I mean, within any company, you can kind of predict that you're going to have a similar sort of a range of opinions. You will have a group that's very passionate about moving forward with sustainability and with ESG and thinks that it's the right thing to do and is trying to push ahead with it. You're going to have a few people who don't think the company should do anything, that don't really believe it's a business issue, even if you have, aluminum factories failing in Europe that are kind of that are on the not wanting to take action, and you'll have a vast middle. But the thing with any kind of sustainability action is that it does require coordination across the company. And at base, that means you need to get your executive team on board, because let's say, you have your cross-functional committee working on that. Unless the executive that your committee representatives are reporting up through supports that work, that person's not going to have the time, the bandwidth, the resources, the influence to make anything happen. So you really have to do a lot of focus on building that executive team support. I always start this with individual conversations, one-to-one. I learned this the hard way. I came up when I was the chief sustainability officer with what I thought was a very reasonable kind of travel policy to mitigate both our carbon and our cost related to business travel. And it seemed sensible. I brought it to the executive team. That thing went down in flames. I mean, it was a hostile conversation, because I hadn't done the pre-work that was necessary. So I went back, I met with every single executive team individually, and talked with them, brought it to the next meeting, passed in 10 minutes. You can't underestimate the importance of spending that one-to-one time together. And then you can figure out, what people's reservations are, what they're excited about, and how to position and get that full range of support that you need in order to empower your cross-functional team and make sure they have the resources to move forward on your key priorities.
Great points. And it often is, particularly in larger businesses, it is a bit of internal politics, where you really have to build the relationships, the rapport, and really get people across a particular issue, like get them to understand it. And what we've seen, it's particular to people that say, ESG is not my area, not my problem, someone else's, your problem, you're the CSO, or those people you really want to build that relationship with, get them on board, or at least educate them to a degree. And I think that can really make a difference, that if the people that are the most vocal opposition, if you can get one of two to at least understand where you're coming from, you'll make some real progress there.